Roy, do you want to go get some?
Yeah. Don't let this tip over.
Looks like there's this thing over there.
That's right, Jenny. So, right. You know why? Here comes a prince. It's going very fast.
Well, there's a number of dolphins, such as the common dolphin and the Pacific white-tailed dolphin. Once again, our first showing is again at 10:45.
much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Marine Mammal Stadium. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Great. How many of you are here at SeaWorld for the very first time?
Jennifer is.
Oh, it's good to see we have so many old and new friends with us. Well, today we'd like to share with you a very special kind of SeaWorld experience. We brought together a group of unusual animals for the very first time. Now, most of these animals have only been with us for a short while, so we'd like all of you to join with us as we begin the learning process and start to understand more about these special animals. Maybe we can all make some new friends here today. All whales and dolphins belong to the same scientific order called Cetacea. Even though they're members of the same order, each animal has special physical adaptations and behavioral characteristics. Today we'd like to demonstrate what makes these animals different from each other and different from other whales and dolphins that you might be a little more familiar with. So let's start our show off with one of our most exciting performers, and her name is Cassie. Now, Cassie is called a pseudorca. Pseudorca means false killer whale. They get this name because they're one of the only other whales besides killer whales known to prey on marine mammals as a food source. If you look closely, you'll notice that Cassie has a set of very large conical-shaped teeth. False killer whales use these teeth for ripping and tearing and usually swallow their prey whole. Good girl, Cassie. You may notice another dolphin out there. His name is Cooper, and he's not supposed to be out here right now. He's kind of changing the environment for Cassie a little bit, so maybe your attention won't be real sharp. Coming out to say hello, this is Cassie, the false killer whale. We'll be seeing our Pseudorca a little bit later on in the show. Right now, it's time to bring on some more new friends. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Pseudorca, Cassie. The beluga whale was first classified in the late 1700s by a German naturalist. However, their fossils are known to date back more than 2.5 million years. Beluga whales are born a light gray in color, and as they mature, they slowly reach that pure white coloration that helps them blend in with their natural habitat, the Arctic and subarctic regions of the world. Being a very shy and timid and slow-moving kind of whale, they often fall prey to killer whales and polar bears, so that white coloration is quite useful. Now, another characteristic you may notice about our beluga whales is that they lack a dorsal fin, or fin located on their back. Now, you'll see a fin like that located on every other whale and dolphin in the park today, but not on our beluga whales. This is thought to help them reach up underneath an ice floe and catch a breath of air without scraping their dorsal fin. Unlike our dolphins, whose natural athletic ability is best appreciated above the water, our beluga whale's grace and beauty is best realized below the surface. So, ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention along the front panes of the glass as we introduce our newest performer in an underwater foot push. This is AJ, the beluga whale.
Honey, come here. Down right here, look at
It's raining, that sounds great. Yeah, boy. My kids listen to the
Dolphin and whale show.
Trista, what are you doing? Sit down. Here, sit down right here by Jennifer. Jennifer, look for the fish. Look at the fish.
We're really excited about our newest performer, AJ the Beluga Whale. We're sure that in the months and years to come, he'll have plenty more for you. Once again, AJ the Beluga Whale. Beluga whales, like most toothed whales, are very social animals, and they're often seen in the company of other whales and dolphins. Right now, we're getting set to bring out 5 more of AJ's friends. 4 of them are white-sided dolphins by the name of Jump, Jet, and Splash, and the 5th is a common dolphin, or Delphinus, who you've already seen, and his name is Cooper. Our white-sided dolphins are easily recognized by their stripes. These are our white-sided dolphins right here. Coming out to say hello, this is Jump, Jet, and Splash. These dolphins are known as pelagic, which means they can be found in deeper waters up to 100 miles off the coast. They're often seen traveling on the bowies of ships at sea and can reach speeds of up to 22 miles an hour. White-sided dolphins are also some of the only species known to perform aerial leaps and somersaults in the open ocean. Dolphins a very high-energy animal. They're also very social. And as you're about to see, they can be a whole lot of fun. Considering the fact that all these animals come from different oceans of the world, we're very excited here at SeaWorld to have them all performing side by side, all in the same pool. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, all of our new friends. New friends. Small white ball you see being lowered over our show pool, approximately 22 feet off the surface of the water. Right now, we're preparing to send one of our highest flying dolphins, and Jen is their name. Now, Jen will be doing the sighting bow just to the right of the stadium, and when she does, we need everybody out there to help cheer on and put those hands together. There she is. She'll be diving down 28 feet using those powerful tail loops. This is Jenny! Woo! Hope you've had a very pleasant stay here at the Marine Mammal Stadium. Enjoy your whole day while you're here at SeaWorld. Bye-bye, everyone!
Wetsuits for SeaWorld friends are provided by
and welcome to Shamu Stadium. On September 23rd, 1988, baby Shamu was born. And while her birth seems like only yesterday, we waited 25 years for that special day to arrive. And now, here to get our baby Shamu celebration started off, along with trainer Shauna Corin, the new little star herself, ladies and gentlemen, baby Shamu.
Shamu? Hey, you know everyone looks so excited about our baby Shamu celebration. Are you ready to go? Well, tell you what then, baby Shamu, why don't we get things started off by giving everyone a good look at killer whale.
Okay, Shauna, and while baby Shamu does this, let's take a look at some of the physical characteristics that make killer whales so unique. The first and most obvious is size. Baby Shamu is huge, weighing as much as 18,000 pounds. Killer whales can reach a length of 30 feet. Now you can't help but notice that striking black and white coloration. This disruptive pattern tends to disguise the killer whale's actual shape, possibly confusing some would-be prey. Now I have a question for all the children out there in the audience. How many of you think that baby Shamu is a fish? Okay, now how many of you think that baby Shamu is a mammal? Very good, because baby Shamu, like all whales and dolphins, is an air-breathing mammal that is adapted to live in the sea.
I was riding you.
Well, I'll tell you what, baby Shamu, this time why don't you have us go out there and give everyone a great big wave blow.
Now baby Shamu is waving at you with her petrol flipper. Although this flipper may appear featureless, if you can look at an x-ray, you would see the elements of the forelimbs of land mammals in a bone structure similar to that of the human hand. All these features and adaptations do more than ensure survival in a harsh environment. In fact, they combine to make the killer whale the top predator of the sea. But probably the most important factor in the killer whale's success as a hunter is their unequaled ability to swim. Using the large, flattened flukes for propulsion, they can generate an incredible amount of power and speed.
And now, to show us just how fast a killer whale can swim is the superstar himself, Shamu!
speeds of up to 30 miles per hour in the open ocean.
That's right, Jonathan, but most people don't get a chance to see killer whales in the open ocean. But right now, everyone can watch as Shamu really pours on the speed.
As you can see, killer whales are incredibly powerful swimmers. But in fact, they are not confined to just the water alone. No matter how often we see it, it amazes us that they can lift as much as 7,400 pounds completely up and out of the water. Just a glimpse of these beautiful animals, and we feel the facts are clear. They are perfectly adapted to life in their watery environment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they are Shamu and Baby Shamu. It is said that space is the final frontier. Well, if this is true, then the current frontier must certainly be the oceans of our own planet. Now, with the birth of 5 baby killer whales to our family of SeaWorld parks within the last 4 years, we've been given an incredible opportunity at interspecies communication. But before we ever speak to beings from outer space, we may one day truly communicate with animals from the sea. Whales, dolphins, and maybe even Shamu or Baby Shamu.
Well, the success we've had today communicating with the whales has primarily been in teaching them to respond to a series of hand and body signals. For example, if I lift my knees up and march in place, Shamu should, or Baby Shamu should slap the surface with his tail flukes. Good girl, Baby Shamu. Now, with the birth of Baby Shamu, we've been able to begin communication from day one. And already we've found she's begun to respond to some basic hand signals.
Well, thank you, Shauna. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Chris Barlow, and right now we're going to show you something very special. We're going to highlight Baby Shamu in our own little special part of this presentation. Now, Baby Shamu was born on September the 23rd, 1988, and she's now a little over a year old. At the time of her birth, she weighed about 250 pounds and was about 6.5 feet long. Today, we estimate her to be about 1,100 pounds and almost 11 feet in length. Now, Shauna's going to be working with Baby Shamu throughout this little part of the presentation. And we're going to be showing you some of the things that she has learned over the last year. Now, Baby Shamu has learned most of the things that she knows today by imitating the older whales or by imitating her trainer.
Trista, come here.
Well, one of the things that we found that Baby Shamu really enjoys doing is coming out along the glass and meeting some of you people out. Shamu. Now, we started getting in the water with Baby Shamu when she was about 3 to 4 months old. In fact, we got in the water when she was only about a few weeks old. She seems to be very comfortable with us being in the water. It's a big part of the day for all the killer whales here at Shamu Stadium. Now you'll notice that Shauna has a whistle around her neck. Every time she blows that whistle, it tells Baby Shamu that what she's doing at that current moment in time is correct, and Baby Shamu can expect some type of reward. Now you might ask, how do you reward a killer whale? Well, you can do that in a number of ways. Baby Shamu is eating between 60 and 80 pounds of fish every day. She also has very sensitive skin, and she enjoys having her back and her stomach rubbed or scratched or other parts of her body. You can also go on and do something the baby Shamu might enjoy doing. Now notice when baby Shamu opens her mouth that she has all of her teeth. Her teeth came through when she was 3 to 4 months old. And killer whales have approximately 44 conically shaped teeth, which they use for grasping their prey, and then they'll swallow their food whole, unlike us who chew our food. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, baby Shamu. We'd like to invite you back in future months and future years to see how baby Shamu progresses here at Shamu Stadium. Right now, we're getting set to show you some of the things that she has to look forward to in her future years. Of all the ways that we can communicate with the whales, perhaps the most subtle and yet the most significant is through the use of touch. Over the years, we've developed a relationship that allows us to work closely with the whales. Right now, trainers Sharon and Jim are getting ready to spend a few moments in the water with Shamu. They do so using the utmost care and concentration, relying on a relationship built on trust and respect. And as they swim together, they're probably soon to learn more about each other today. And as we watch, we just might learn something ourselves.
gentlemen, that was Sharon, Jim, and Shamu. You know, folks, most of our time spent at Shamu Stadium is either observing the whales or training them. But sometimes you just want to have some fun. So what we're going to do is bring baby Shamu back out, and we're going to get some of you folks wet. Procedure to show you. Watch, you'll be making a sliding jump over in the right-hand corner of the pool. Now this dive will enable him to dive 36 feet down to the bottom, coming up in a test of his speed and strength. Ladies and gentlemen, Shamu!
Down there.
There's an old saying that you learn something new every day. And nowhere is that more true than right here at Shamu Stadium. For us, the birth of baby Shamu is a new beginning. So have a great day at Sea World, everybody. Bye-bye!
Shooting a video, am I?
Yeah, make sure you see the turtles every time you point the camera.
Hey.
Take a picture of the flamingos. Have you seen the pink bird? The flamingos coming up there? Look right there. Okay, you can see it. No. Stand up. Now look at the bird. Flamingos. They're called flamingo. Can you say flamingo?
Now if you go ahead and pick up a bat star and you run your finger along the colored surface, you'll know why this animal belongs to the scientific group Echinodermata, which is Greek meaning spiny skin. Now also in this group are the sea urchins, which are the large porcupine-looking structures that you might see on the crevices. They're purple to red in color, and they're very important to our economy. And that an overabundance of the sea urchin means our kelp forests will suffer. Now, these animals typically feed on the stipe or the stem of the giant kelp. We use kelp for such things such as beer and ice cream.
Jennifer, what have you got?
Of these would
Did you get a touch of starfish?
We also have a number of other animals in this tide pool. To my left, to my extreme left, you might notice a number of green sea anemones. Now those are the animals that look kind of like sea sunflowers underwater. And if you run your finger across the surface of a green sea anemone, it might feel a little sticky to you. What it's actually doing is it's stinging your finger. However, the human skin is much too thick for us to feel any pain from it. In fact, all we feel is this type of sticky sensation.
Say bye-bye. We're not supposed to go behind the garden. There, stand up right there. The right side.
Stay behind the bars, Brendon. We're supposed to go out. Bars. There. You see otters? They're big. They sure are. They're sleeping. Oh, there's one that's awake. Let's go awake. Now, Becky! Little cleaning himself. Jennifer. Hi.
Jennifer! She's right by you, behind you. You sit on his lap so Trista will sit too.
Just a minute, we're going to sit down on Shamu. Hi, Shamu, one second. Okay. Down right there. Look at Mommy.
Uh-oh. Okay, you want to stand there? Jennifer! Jennifer! Jennifer, come here. Come here and get the card. Come on, Jennifer. You can sit in here. Okay. I guess so.
Trista, wait a second. I do want you to look forward, though.
Trista, look!
Look at this. Look at. Look at the baby Shamu. She goes, I have one of those. Look at that.
Jennifer, get your finger out of your nose.
No, Jennifer, don't do that.
Okay, ready?
Hi, everybody. Look right up here.
Yay.
Jennifer, why do you always pick your nose?
Okay. Did she do this?
Oh, hi, look.
I think I missed him, babe. Isn't that him up there?
Yeah.
Trista.
Welcome, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, friends and family, all the loved ones that came to see our precious boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Lindgren, and I would like to welcome all of you to our holiday open house. We're just really excited tonight to sing for you and have you sing along some of the songs with us. And the boys and girls have rehearsed, they're ready to go, and we're all excited. A lot of times with this parent participation class, this is one of the greatest gifts that the moms and dads and grandmas that participate in this class could ever give their children, because it's a gift of time and a gift of love. Boys and girls, what gifts for the children? What will we give the children? Christmas is almost here. Toys and games and playthings, as we do every year. Yes, for the magic of Toyland is part of the Yuletide lore, to gladden the heart of childhood, but I shall give something more. I might give them some more patience, a more sympathetic ear, a little more time for laughter, or tenderly dry a tear. I shall take time to teach them the joy of doing some task, and I'll take time to find an answer to more of the questions they ask. Time to read books together and to take long walks in the sun. A time for a bedtime story after the day is done. I shall give these to my children, weaving a closer tie, knitting our lives together with gifts that money certainly cannot buy. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started for our holiday open house. Now, the first song that we're going to do is not traditional. I don't think, unless you've been to one of my open houses before, that you've ever heard this one. This is Santa's Using Zebras Now, and I would like to introduce Jeffrey Sargent as my Santa, and I'm going to let you guess who my zebra is. This is Caitlin Kearney,